So I think that this acceleration was already in the making. The virus has basically destroyed any logic to our industry and gave us, you know, and I say that with all respect for the people that were affected by the virus physically. I mean, I would say that we have really an opportunity to start fresh. And I think that it is true that we have the knowledge, the technology, the experience, the desire of fixing this industry, and we have the capability of re-engineering, particularly in the world of denim, what good denim is all about. And in the name of global domination, we have designed and made horrible products. And I think that needs to stop. I think that the idea of reducing intelligently, designing differently, and selling in a way, selling with honesty, I would say, instead of selling with a price point. And I believe that we will all benefit, and the people that will benefit the most will be the citizen of the world, which should know about trends and stories and point of views and opinions, because that's what globalization is. Globalization is a free sharing of ideas. Now with the digital world, instantaneously. At the same time, we need to recover from this madness, from this situation locally, as Carlos said. I think there is an incredible opportunity for the return of the made in Italy, the return of made in US, the return of the made in anywhere, made in India. And the competition should be in improving greatly the way we, from design, from concept, all the way to execution. There is an opportunity to really re-engineer all of this. And, you know, I am not in the business of producing and making. I'm in the business of transforming what already exists. So I am, I would say, the spectator of a lot of the mistakes that brands have made. And I can tell you that, and I think it's public knowledge, that we have to stop thinking about people as consumers and customers, and we have to start thinking about people as citizens, and knowing that they will vote your company or not according to the honesty of your story. And I think that the story is more important at time, more important than the product.
Maurizio, I mean, one of the key problems we face in the industry is that, you know, the story telling to the consumers, that's the most difficult part. And, you know, there's so many stories going around. So which story the consumer has to believe in, that's the most important thing.
Yeah, so storytelling is a marketing tool that that make you enamored with a company that do not deserve to be bought. And I think that's the science of marketing, which is no longer a support for beautiful product, but it is intellectual terrorism in creating chaos and desire for things that we don't need. And after 6 to 8 weeks of isolation, I think that we know pretty good what we need in life and what we don't need anymore. And we will be able to vote about food, about homes, about people, about goods, and ultimately about denim, because that's what is needed. It's the rethinking of our life and the new reimagination and a new building of our lives starts from a very um, difficult time. That's when people are the most effective, and when the innovation starts. Innovation in goods, but innovation also in the way we think. That's the gift, sorry, the gift that we got from this bloody virus, is that we had for the first time to think about all the things that are wrong and all the things that are good and important to us. And denim being one of the most democratic house for your body, that we have an opportunity to really make it useful, utilitarian, beautiful, sustainable, traceable, long lasting, best product we can ever make. And now I think that the citizen will understand the effort. Wanted to just comment quickly after Carlos that about what Carlos was saying, is that I think for the maker of fabrics and the maker in general, it is about evolution, while for brands, it needs to be a revolution. Brands truly needs to conceptualize their brands, their product line, design a lot less, design with a lot more expertise, because you have been producing product for designers, for brand in general, that did not have the knowledge and the experience of designing right. How many times I went to factory where the workers were laughing at the way things were constructed because the design was wrong to start with. How many times was that happening? And I was spectator of it. So I know that there are also, of course, amazing designers and so forth, but you know, what is designed for denim? So I think that the design process today in big company, it's also considered a cost. So creativity is a cost for large corporations that are dominated, all the decisions are dominated by supply chain, which their only interest is in the status quo, right? They don't want to change anything. It took them 30 years to build their books. And we are telling now that they need to change the books? Well, my answer would be absolutely so. Now, or you're gone in 2 or 3 years. Or be happy to be 1/10 of the revenues that you were generating pre-virus. So I think that that's the wake-up call is for brands, which needs to revolutionize the method from design to execution and the commerce of it. And for the industry for the manufacturing industry to evolve, because the needs now are different. All great points from everybody. It's difficult to follow, but not being a technician, in the industry, I'm thinking about 3 things instinctually. One requires zero investment, financial investment. It's called rethinking of our values, our principles, and the way we work. I think that every company, every individual and every company should have this conversation with himself, herself, and ourselves. What is our company stands for, and why are we in business for, and what type of business we want, and how we want to conduct ourselves. So that to me is number one. Number 2 is I believe that we have no other alternatives than collaborating. Spirit of collaboration it's something that is fundamental nowadays. I mean, we all suffer from the same illness. We are all suffering from the same crisis, from the same virus, from the same financial challenges. I think that there is enough culture, knowledge, and willingness to create alliances so we can all together solve some of the issues that we have. So, and good point about involving citizen into this, because they have also something to say and we can learn from them. Instead of using them as consumer, we use them as inspirer of a new way of thinking. And the third element is, and the spirit, this idea, the third point to me is changing mentality in the way we design and make product. I think, of course, I will always vote for good product, better product, and then the big question about denim is that when I say the changing mentalities, of course, is about denim. And my question for everybody: is denim a 5-pocket pair of pants?